Hi, thank you for joining High Priestess Healer. My name is Angela, where we talk about things like more hope, more humanity, unity in humanity, more acceptance, and more love. So we're here going to talk about things of a spiritual nature, um, about our gifts and talents, about um, messages from our ancestors, and finding out some possible solutions to maybe some questions that we have, or advice rather, or seeing where you're at and the possible directions that you're leading or what's coming towards you, any blocks in your life if you're going through something and you're not sure what to do. Some people know they have something to learn or know, before they can, quote unquote, pass the test, and have that experience behind them, and then at the end, it gets really hard and you put in a lot of work, and there's, it gets to the point where, oh, it's just too heavy, you can't hold it anymore, right? So that's when it comes, that's when surrendering comes in. And I think when we surrender, then it's at that point that we can actually move forward, that we can see clearly, that we're willing, our soul, to connect with our higher selves and creator, and follow the path you're being led on. Okay, it says surrender to denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are, without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly, right? It said, and make the best decision. As I said, right? If you're listening to your higher self, that's your intuition, then that's the right choice. And I really like the fact that it went along with my shirt about more acceptance. So I'm going to put this out because it says accept people and situations exactly as they are. Go with the flow, and don't resist, and let people go through their whatever state they are, state they are in the evolution of their soul, and experiencing the humanity. So I have a channeled message for you right now. The message is, hold on, let me see what it was. A card came out, kind of distracted me. Yes. So the message is to embrace your humanity, as much as you embrace your spirituality. I know a lot of people in here are spiritual, you're healers, you're out there doing the work, you're trying to seek enlightenment, find out the best ways to get to where you want to go. So learning to embrace that we have a human nature, we have the ego to integrate, and we make mistakes as humans. We're not perfect. So helping somebody up is a lot better than tearing somebody down. So that's another message too, okay? So perhaps that's what's going on here. Look at this grim face. This one, he's like happy, like wow, like in awe almost, kind of like, admiring, like wow, whoa, look at that person go, forgot to say this was an Aries reading, but it's upside down, so to me it means that around you, but not penetrating your energy, are people who are not in your corner, so to speak. So to expect that, okay, as you're as your gifts evolve, or you change jobs, or you change, you know, the things that you believe, or implement new or different behaviors, or, you know, make decisions that, you know, that they're not in agreement with. Again, it's about, you know, using your third eye, your intuition, your direct line to the spirit realm and creator, to get all the information you need on what you need to do and go. And, you know, it's like a little portal. It's like to channel in information. You can have a regular ongoing conversation, and it's just a back and forth thing, and it's they download it almost like this. You can see it in your mind's eye, and sometimes you can feel that you're receiving it, you know, or sometimes you feel it but you don't understand what's going on. Okay, you just feel something, pressure on your head, it's coming through, but your body does. Okay, your subconscious does. That's the channeled message for those who are learning or going to become mediums, or, you know, have been told that they are, or feel that they are. You know, it's okay to now connect and use these gifts. Okay, it's time to use your gifts, is what I'm getting here. You know, even if you're just starting, right, this looks like a young person. So, you know, take baby steps and just start practicing. And when you practice, that's going to give you more and more of the ability to use it. You'll learn how to use it, and it'll amplify and amplify and amplify as you use it. Okay. Today someone told me that, well, before we go to that, about the guy who talked to me about being an empath, I'm going to show you that there is somebody around you that has a lot of wisdom. Okay. And to me, it's like a leader, but, you know, something is on your mind, but you don't know. Let me see what I get from this, just a second. Okay, so this right side up, this is going to mean clear, right? You're clear minded, there's no distractions, you're ready to receive these downloads and of information that are going to help transform you and lead you to a better life that you want. It's upside down. So what this card is asking for you to do is to be open your heart, open your mind, you know, speak to the spirit realm, to your creator, the angels, ancestors, whomever you feel comfortable with, and ask them to please help you with your gifts, how to connect, or just any question you want to know something about. And then as you be quiet and there's no distractions in your mind, then you can hear or feel things that just come to you. It's called clairsentience. Okay, cognizant, sorry. But the clairsentience guy, he said today that that his gift was more like a curse than it was a blessing. And so that made me realize that, you know, what I've always known is that, you know, people that are come here and to watch these videos is not just for, you know, the readings. It's for the coaching. It's for the support. It's for the life coaching, the spiritual advice. And I do all those things. So if you need some personal guidance, mentoring, closer support, you know, Zoom calls, and just getting you the help that you need to get you to where you want to go faster, you know, I definitely could be a catalyst for you. So do reach out to me at highpriestesshealer@yahoo.com. And I would love to be a part of your journey and helping you to grow and evolve. And I can do some very more in-depth readings for you as well, okay? Things that you want to know, find out the blocks that are going on, if there's any inner child issues to deal with, right? Because we all want to get to feeling the joy, right? But the problem is that there's too much stress, too much anxiety, too much overthinking, overanalyzing, you know, but I see that it's going away. So, okay, that's why this card is here. So I see you're emptying. You are. So that's good. You are emptying the trash, so to speak, from your head so that you can hear better. That's a good thing. That's the message that I'm getting. That's good that you're doing that through more meditation, okay? Mind dump. The mind dump that I do is journaling. I like to journal, you know, get some frustration out, or figure out some things that I need to work on, or need to get done, my goals, etc. You know, like in the morning, you know, or in morning, afternoon, evening, or however many times you need to do it, you know, or just like, you know, write yourself an email and delete it, or write yourself an email and keep it if you want to see how you felt, and then go back the next day and, you know, see how you felt. And I'm sure that, you know, this is someone who has pleasure. I'm sure that, you know, you're gonna go from being dissatisfied to being satisfied, okay? So if you write it down, and you write it down, and you write it down, you're gonna be able to see the cycles of whatever it is you're thinking. So there's some kind of negative cycles, you know, going through your brain, and that causes distractions. So focusing on the positive is the third channel message, I think. Focusing on the positive, as there's a lot of scattered negative energy. It feels like a new empath type of energy, where they just walking around and they're just like feeling all these emotions, and they're not theirs, and it's overwhelming. And, you know, that's how the guy said that he, you know, felt. It's just overwhelming for him. So, you know, we decided that we would, you know, work on some life coaching so I can help him through, you know, the turbulent times of just beginning, you know, to feel your talent, your gifts appear, and how to use them for good, and or why you're here, you know, your purpose, and what you need to do to get in alignment with that purpose, because that's where the joy's at, is when you're doing something that you love, that's changing humanity, that's bringing love to the world, heaven to earth, right? Healing of some sort, knowledge, being a leader, okay? So yes, you're in training to be a leader. I can see that. You have a lot of experiences to be had, but that, you know, your guides around you, they're saying, you know, to incorporate some humor. Don't always be so serious, okay? Smile, and, you know, enjoy the little pleasures of life, big pleasures of life, whatever you want to do, but not always business and serious, okay? Time for praying, playing, and everything under the sun that needs to happen, okay? So here's where you need to be. Find how you can do your brain dump, and practice for 21 days, saying the truth, with the opposite of the self-sabotaging negative information that you have going on autopilot in your brain. Okay, be aware of your thoughts that you have now, and make sure that you're thinking what you want to think, because it's basically like a self-fulfilling prophecy, or could be, you know, because you're constantly thinking it and you're making it happen. So your surrender card says surrender to silence. Take some deep breaths. Relax your shoulders, lay back or something when you're meditating, and be silent for a moment, okay? And as you're in this mode of silence, you're breathing in the good and out anything negative, breathing in new information and out information that doesn't serve you. In with love, out with fear. Okay, so this one in particular I really like, because I don't think a lot of people know how to not take a break, or, you know, I have me time. Everybody knows. It's usually outside though. It's, you know, out in the sun, just catching some rays, but there's got to be a me time where I'm, you know, nobody's energy is around me, and I can do as I want, and I can think clearly. No one's interrupting my thoughts, you know, and I'm just like relaxing, you know, relaxing my body, relaxing my spirit, allowing them to become one, and just, you know, really become coherent with that higher self, or the creator, and myself, my human side, my spiritual side, right, my mind and my heart, and just really get a chance to practice opening your heart and asking for help with the gifts, and, you know, help to, you know, if you need help, if you can't not think anything, then ask for help to be able to be silent, to hear. Okay, they say there is none that is like minute. There's nothing minute to them. Undying love, and be strong. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. Wow, that's spicy. Now we're talking about some eternal love you have shared, regardless of the situation. Woo, baby, on fire. So that's something really, really deep. So those emotions are undying, right? So that's like an untethered bond to, you know, somebody or something, or maybe you realizing that, you know, unity of the earth is what we're trying to also trying to change, you know. So you can see how you're tethered to everybody, and how we're all children, you know, of our creator. We all come from one source, right? We are one. There is a collective energy. And so maybe you're starting to realize, wow, I just love humanity in general, people in general. You see, more hope, more humanity. So I can see how, yeah, that's definitely one for early keepers. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures happy outcome. I'm going to keep that too, just because I said that you're stronger than you think you are. And so that's a confirmation in my book. So yeah, your strength assures a happy outcome. Okay, so continue doing what you're doing. Be strong. Follow your heart. And, you know, for right here, it always seems like you would need to just to hold fast through the hard times, you know, stay calm through the storms. This says compassion and leap of faith. So take a risk and put your heart's true desires into action. So whatever moves you, whatever makes you happy, whatever, you know, talents you've always wanted to, you know, work on that you didn't, begin that. If you always wanted to write a book, write that. If you always wanted a speaker, you know, take steps towards doing that. I also can help you with anything to do with career and how to help you move in the direction you want to, or, you know, deciding what it is that would be the best career for you. So I do also do part of the life coaching is career oriented. And I've been successful with helping people do that as well. People come to me also for like anxiety or depression, Reiki healing, of course. I'll take one more card. Thank you so much for the cards that have been given. So we're talking to a group of empaths, Aries, that are very fragile, and you need to know that you are an earth angel, that you're loved, that you have a purpose in this whole plan of, you know, life, and that you need to figure out where you fit at so that you can feel support and love and an alignment and the joy, right? Because until you get in alignment with that, you just know nobody is able to fill up with joy. You know, it's maybe fun, or maybe it's, you know, happy but not lasting. It's not undying love, you know, that kind of a thing. It's you know, just short term, you know. So that's not the kind that we're looking for. Okay. It says start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Green Tara. So do not overwhelm yourself or overdo things. Have self-compassion and love for yourself. And I'm also going to say that, you know, I did say over here, in case you don't remember, that, you know, you're being prepared to be a leader, in case I didn't tell you. So he's wise. He's been through many experiences. You know, he can rule a kingdom. He's fair, honest, mature. And that's what you are upgrading to be, as a leader and an example to other people and a teacher to them. So you're learning now, and then you'll become the teacher, right? I always say that, right? The student becomes a teacher. So again, there's a confirmation there about delegating, okay? So if you're in a leadership position and you're overwhelmed, start finding some help, or delegating things to other people, okay? So that you can take care of yourself, or you can, you know, take a break, or you can, you know, just make sure that your life is balanced and you're not doing too much work, right? Because Aries seems to be like go, 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 get things done, don't stop, until they run themselves, you know, into the dirt, basically. So first we take care of ourselves, we work, take care of ourselves, and, you know, we put some work in, you know. So we have to have a balance of that. This card. So delegate so you can get some me time. This one says receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Yeah, so if you're not used to being the one that, like, receives, allow yourself to be receiving. If you feel like you're always the one to give and give and give and give and give, and then you don't get anything in return, then, you know, not in like an arrogant way, but in a humbling way, you know, allow someone to take care of you, you know, the same way you take care of them, you know. That's the kind of, you know, love you want to have, the undying love, where you want the other person to, you know, be out of pain, or, you know, feel loved, or, you know, yeah, you know, just showing gratefulness for their part in the relationship, if it is a good relationship, okay? So be open either way, your heart, to love at all times, so you can always be able to receive from family members, or opening your heart in general to love opportunities, okay? If you are single. So this says infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Okay, faith over fear. Just leave the scarcity thinking. This right here to me tells me that the channeled message here for this card is that there's some scarcity thinking that's keeping you blocked. It's like your impasse from moving forward. So it's kind of scary to think, oh, well, I might not have enough money, or, you know, what if they break up with me, or, you know, is this going to be a good job for me? Am I going to make enough money here? You know, am I going to be, you know, thinking about like stability? You know, is this going to be emotionally fulfilling for me? Right? So they're saying take all that into account. See how you feel, and, you know, decide, you know, what you want to do. But that there's an infinite supply, okay, of abundance is what they're telling me to say. Abundance of love. And so you just need to stay balanced and aligned and rest and, you know, continue to love yourself and stay connected to source, and you will have a happy outcome, just like above it says, the one that says to be strong. Sorceress, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So that's what I was trying to tell you from the last video. Your manifesting abilities are gaining, are happening more swift. And if they aren't, and you're just beginning to learn how to manifest, I have gone through the process and I'm pretty good at it. So I've gotten down from the amount of money I wanted and the date I wanted. So I'll say that's pretty good experience and knowledge on manifesting. I manifested a lot of things in life, priceless things, you know. Alrighty, so cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotion, okay? So now they're talking about your body and how it feels, okay? Because now you have to keep this, okay, earlier I channeled another message, was to hold your Empress energy. Stay in that energy so we can emanate love and abundance, strength, knowledge, wisdom. Okay, so, you know, when you feel like you need to sleep extra, sleep extra. If you feel like you need some more vegetables or some more meat or some whatever you need, water, orange juice, you know, drink lots of water. And, you know, in the days that you feel good, if you can't do it even a little bit every day, you know, like I said, move your body, go and exercise. But this gets the energy flowing and going, you know, in or out, you know, however you intend it, you know, to use it, okay? So, in doing, you know, Reiki, we use also symbols that can't be shared here, but it is something that we can show you how to manipulate and, you know, use it for yourself, and, you know, keeping your chakras aligned, and on others. So that's one of the things that you can contact me for if that's something that you would like to learn, Reiki. So yeah, if you feel like you need to go get some energy healing done, a massage done, you just need to rest and relax, and do that. Bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean, to recharge your batteries. So there's something about bodies of water, but large bodies of water in particular, that draws your soul. Why, I don't know. But I feel like because of the, you know, for me at least, I'm so drawn to the ocean, and I'm Aries, so this definitely goes with me. The ions and like salt and the wind, and I don't know, just our air quality seems to do something refreshing for me. And I really like the wind. I can hear the spirit realm so much clearly when the wind is blowing, or even in my home when the wind's blowing through the trees. It's so beautiful to feel the energy of your ancestors near you, talking to you, making you feel proud inside. You feel proud, and so that they're transmitting to you that they're proud of you. You know, they have people that you don't know are helping you with you. Okay, and so if that's something that you have felt but don't know how to develop it, contact me. Or if it starts to happen for you, don't freak out. Just give me reach out to me, and I can help you through the process of what to do with that information, how to interpret it, how to, to connect with your spirit guides, angels, your creator. If you don't have a connection with the spirit realm, the message that's coming out today is to help you with that, okay? To help you with that, just by letting you know that they're there and they want to talk to you. Because they can guide you. You have the answers within, because that's where you connect with spirit, spirit realm, angels, your ancestors, your other spirit guides, etc. Okay, so you're just very much I feel like a lot of angels around you, like they're rooting for you, so that's what I was saying earlier. The channel message was that they're proud of you, so that your ancestors are proud of you. And your angels are like, go, 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 go. So you must be like on the right track. So if whatever you're doing, keep doing that. Okay? And they're saying to tell you that it was because you surrendered to silence that you're able to connect and move forward in a positive direction, a more positive direction, because you surrendered to silence. So that's a must, okay? So if you can't get past something, you don't have an answer to something, now you know it's because you're not surrendering to silence. There's too much, distortion in the head, too much thinking, too much distractions, too much TV, too much music, too much, chit-chatting or whatever, okay? So surrendering to silence is a huge deal here. We have divine passion and expect a miracle. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Look at that. Mother Mary just told you how to manifest. That's what you do. You speak it into existence. You feel it coming. You have believe. You take steps towards it, knowing that it's coming towards you. Have faith, right? Believe that your prayers have been answered. They've been heard, and they're being answered. So it's not like they just hear you, they said. They hear you, and they're listening, and they want to give you what you're asking for, because it says, and being answered. So I don't know exactly how they're going to answer, okay? But it does say expect a miracle. So promise you, whatever it is that, happens in reply to your prayer, the answer is the one that you need, that gets you the miracle to where you want to go. Okay, to joy, peace, love, fulfilling your purpose, undying love, divine passion. Undying love and divine passion, I'll take that any day. And that is so much, in Aries, okay? Speaking of, the Aries, we are like epitome of being strong. We're a fire sign, We've got Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We're headstrong too, they say, kind of hard-headed. And this lady here just looks like, hey, I'm here to have fun, but you know, if someone messes with me, I'm gonna release these lions. Look at her. She's holding them back. But she's all dressed up like she's going to a party. You know, not just that she's a goddess, you know. But I guess she's saying that I don't know how to say her name. Sekhmet. Sekhmet. She's saying to call upon her when you need strength. I would also like to add Archangel Michael and your creator, of course. It says you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So you just keep being strong and that outcome's coming, right? I had my daughter come in here saying, I can't do this, I can't do this. I'm like, we don't say I can't in this family. You can do it. You're stronger than you know that you are. And she just, crying, she couldn't get it. She was trying to remember something she has to rehearse for a play. You know, and in the beginning, she could hardly ever, she messed up so much, she was getting frustrated. I was like, you just got to keep practicing and practicing and practicing, and eventually you'll get it. We'll make sure that you do. We just got to keep practicing, okay? And you got to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then you're not going to be able to remember it. Well, that was like a week ago, I think. I don't know. We helped her. Her sister helped her. And long story short, I was going to practice with her again. And I was like, okay, well, we haven't practiced in a while. Do you want to practice? And she's like, oh, no, I know all of them. I know all of them now. And she was like just saying, you know, instead of saying it how it's supposed to with enunciation and accent and stuff, it was just like really fast. Like she just knew it, like the back of her hand. So the message to you is that you are stronger than you know. So don't say I can't. Don't ever say I can't do that. I can find a way. There is another way. I will find another way. Okay, that's so in Aries. I will find a way and that's how passionate Aries are, right here, divine passion. If there's something that I want, I'm going to find a way to get it. I'm going to find a way to have it. We don't give up. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's desire? And that's the thing about Aries. We're so honest. It's like sometimes it can be brutally honest, right? So we just got to keep tapping into the heart space, you know, with the Mother Mary and the undying love, you know, etc. here. And yeah, so we just have to taper this also, you know, like, you know, make sure that it doesn't start like a forest fire, right? So it's passion, but it's not destructive. Okay, so not to the destructive point, okay? And so Aries can only be authentic and themselves and bold, you know, and passionate. It says, what is your heart's true desire? Be honest with yourself. So they're saying, think about what's in your heart and what does it really want? So let's try that. Surrender to silence things and ask yourself, you know, what do you really want? You know, and see what comes to mind. And really get real with yourself, this card is saying, because they're saying they want you to live out your purpose. They want you to stay going the North Node. They want you to have joy, and that only happens through following your heart's true desires. Okay, it's like you're nurturing your soul. It's like instead of nurturing and nourishing your body, you're nourishing your soul when you do things that you're passionate about. So that is so an Aries card, you know. All right, let me see if I really like this Kipper deck. So let's pull the Kipper deck out. I'm gonna put these to the side. This is more like an oracle reading. That's probably what I should just name it and end it here. We'll see if there's anything, I guess. I always just do the, let me get these first. Celtics. The Celtics are easiest for me. Let's see. Aries collective. Please give us the information that we need to put them on the right path and give them the messages that they need. There's some kind of juggling, going back and forth. You either are trying to balance, you know, spirituality and practicality, or two people, or two ideas. But you're back and forth and back and forth, so you need to, you know, ask yourself, what's your heart's true desires? You know, do you want this house, other house? Do you want this career, that career? It could be any big decision, you know. But it's a big decision. And there is a Knight of Wands here. So maybe you are, I don't know, let's see. Balancing between something about a Knight of Wands. So somebody in your life who's like a Knight of Wands, fire-ish, so maybe another Aries, or just somebody who has those qualities, you know, someone who's in and out of your life, or someone you're not sure, you know, if you want to be in their life, so you're always in and out. One foot in, one foot out. So let's see who and what's going on here. Aries, let's see. Show us your energy, Aries. Aries, show us your energy, Aries. What is it that's going through? What is the energy for Aries? Aries. What is the energy for Aries? Aries. The energy for Aries is beautiful and lovely, committed, devoted, amazing, spectacular, awesome, great, good, grand, lovely. Okay, that's an Aries. Aries gets things done. In Aries, a fair Aries knows how to also get along with another Aries. Or, you know, anybody with the same characteristics as they do, you know. Not to be like a dictator or, you know, type of a person. But to rule, to reign, like an emperor comes to my mind. I believe that's an Aries card. So is the like Queen of Wands. The Fool, I think, too. So yeah, you're calling to take a step up, to be something in teaching somebody something spiritually, spiritual counselors, guides, psychologists, authors. Again, this is all coming in saying to follow those things that bring you joy and you're passionate about, so that you can nourish your soul. So that's the main message for today. I've said that several times now. Sometimes when I'm channeling, I close my eyes and I just kind of go into a trance. So sometimes I'm like, okay, and when I come out of like the connection, I'm like, what did I just say? Like, I don't even know what I just said. I'll be like, what did I just say? I'm probably gonna have to get like an audio recorder or something. Even in all my videos, like when the times that I do channel, I'm like, I need to go back and see what I said. Probably needed to hear it myself. Okay, so this is for the collective. Show me something for the Aries. Their energy at the moment. Energetic, passionate, I feel in my heart. Feeling loved, feeling powerful, feeling enlightened, and feeling joy and pleasure, feeling enlightened. I think I said that already twice now. Feeling connected, feeling strong, feeling more and more love every day as she or he learns to forgive in the present day and put the past, in the past, with the pain of the pain associated with any experience, and just be so thankful for what came out of those. I'm going to turn this one over. The lessons that were learned and came out of those experiences, they're priceless. So when you're going through hard times, challenging times, or obstacles, because they're going to be ups and downs. Okay, that's another channel message. There's going to be ups and downs. I've already said that myself. I don't know if I channeled it or said it myself, but yeah, it's telling me to tell you that. I don't even remember what I just said, but that sucks. Okay, so Page of Pentacles. There's new ideas, newness, new beginning, new start. Let's see, what else? I don't know. A new adventure. Starting a business. Deciding what, where, or I don't know, he's staring at this coin. It could be he or she, but he's staring at this coin. It's like, wow, this is awesome. I got this beautiful gift, you know. What am I going to do with it? I have to go sow it somewhere so that it can multiply, you know. I don't want it to wither and wilt away. No, and then it nurtures it, right? So to me, that's saying that you either need to nurture yourself physically and spiritually and emotionally is what I'm feeling. If you are or not giving that by another, it's supposed to be done for yourself. So this is something that's given to you, and it's a blessing. This must be that miracle they're talking about. It looks small. I know it's a page, but it seems like they say you know, you're going to be happy in the end. So I would say whatever that is a good thing. And to plan it, you'll know whatever that is for you. Plan it and then believe in it and nourish it and be consistently nourishing, in a constant state of nourishing. And then this pentacle or this idea or this relationship or this business or whatever, you know, can flourish. So this person looks like it's a page, so it's just beginning its stage, you know, of learning about family and education and money. So see through the eyes of a child. Okay, so that means be humble. They just said be humble. See through the eyes of a child. That's your biggest that's your biggest enlightenment at the moment. Below you is the devil. Your immediate past is the Ace of Cups. And above you, Knight of Cups. Near future or immediate future, Judgment, you're the environment, right? The approach, the environment. What do you fear or hope for? And then the outcomes. So below you, it looks like there was some really hard times. Possibly with some addictions or fears or anxieties, mental health issues, just any of that, you know, that resonates with you. Just anything traumatic also, right? So I think this is talking about inner child, and you know, is now behind you. The things that were plaguing you, or the things that were holding you back, or, you know, keeping you chained, like if you were in prison, right? Somewhere that you don't want to be. It also could be just like, you know, a soulmate that you have a very deep bond with, and you're very passionate about one another, okay? But with that immediate past, I would say it was based on a lot of sensuality, you know, and not as much, you know, intimacy and romance. And so the Ace of Cups shows that there was a cup extended of love, like an undying love type of situation was offered in the near future to you or from you. A gift of eternal undying love. Wow. Ha! Okay, who wants a gift of, what did I just channel? A gift of whatever I just said. Rewind that. Eternal undying love, I think I said. Ah, eternal undying, like love. Who would want to give up something, you know, one that never stops loving, undying, one that never stops caring, no matter what, you know, one that's always there to support you, hold you, help you, talk to you, you know, when you need help. That's the miracle that's going to happen, that either is going to happen to you or happen to you. I forgot what I was saying. So yeah, there's a, wow, it's just, this love is so big and so great. It's like so amazing. You're going to think like this is too good to be true, but you know,